Career education students get honored.
And some sports are already getting ready for fall.
All today on
the Air.
One, two, three.
I'm your host, the one and only Austin Ben.
And I'm your co-host with the most, Houston Carver.
The final big year-end event for seniors happened yesterday as all the career education students were honored in the ceremony in Civic Hall. Here's a look at some highlights.
As we reflect on our success as Career Center students today, we should reflect on what we've done, celebrate what we've become, and embrace what happens next. First, I would like us to reflect on what we have done. Many of us are graduating with skills and experiences the majority of high school graduates do not have. This is all because we chose to veer off the beaten path and take various Career Center classes. There are so many classes that Career Center offers that vary everywhere from teaching to firefighting and emergency medical services. It's easy just to take general classes and get what you need to graduate, but it takes drive to want to take career classes, as they present an even tougher path to graduation.
All of you sitting here today are examples of the success that students can experience at Richmond High School by taking advantage of the many career opportunities afforded at Richmond High School. We are so proud that we are able to offer you those career opportunities to help you further what you want to do in your life.
We want to take a minute today and congratulate those who made the Devilettes for the next year and the flag line for this summer. Here's a list of those who made it. As we close out the year, remember today will be our last look at a few announcements before you leave early next week. Let's take one last look at the announcements.
We have just a couple announcements today as we start with another reminder about summer school fees and getting your books turned into the library. Remember, all library books were due back to the RHS library on Monday last week. If you have not turned anything in, you've checked out. It must be turned in before the end of school next week or you could be charged for it. Remember, if you have signed up for summer school, your summer school fees are due now. You are not considered registered for your classes until your fees are paid. You can pay them in the main office before and after school. Got a little brother or sister looking for something to do this summer?
Well, RHS hosted students are once again holding Camp Biomed. If you know someone in 4th through 9th grades for next year, they can sign up to participate and do fun things like culture their own bacteria, build a pathogen, or find patient zero. It runs July 18th to the 22nd. The cost is $100 per camper. Have your parents to go to rhshosted.weekly.com/upcoming-events.html. And our last announcement of the year. Remember to start cleaning out your lockers now. Get things out and you won't have to worry about it during the locker clean out on Tuesday next week. That's the announcements. Back to y'all in the studio.
It's our last chance to check in with Macy for the Red Devil forecast.
The good news is the rain should be over for a few days. The bad news is don't expect the nice warm weather either.
While the rain moved out last night, we'll still see quite a few clouds today. The clouds keep things cool again, with highs only reaching the mid to upper 60s. Overnight, things clear off and let temperatures become very cool, with lows falling into the upper 40s.
For Thursday, we should stay about the same, with highs in the upper 60s and lows in the high 40s. But we'll see sunny skies as we get closer to the weekend. Finally, by the weekend, I can leave you for the year with good news. We'll have lots of sunshine and highs in the 70s for Friday and through the weekend. We could even get close to 80 by the time we're done with finals and start summer break. That's your weather. Enjoy this weekend before we leave for break. I'm Macy Thornburg, back to you guys in the studio.
While some RHS spring sports start to enter the postseason, some fall sports are already starting to prepare for a summer of work. Let's get a Red Devil sports report.
Our last sports report today features a look at one fall sport preparing for next season and some results from the last couple of days, plus when RHS girls tennis will play in the sectionals. But first we start with some more information on getting ready for another fall sport. Any boy wanting to play soccer for RHS next fall needs to stop by Coach Haynes' room R207 before or after school, before the end of school next Tuesday. Also, if you are interested in running cross country in the fall, you need to stop by and see Mr. Lambright in room 255 to get more information. Girls tennis was lucky enough to draw a bye in the first round of the sectional this week. The Lady Red Devils will face the winner of tonight's Centerville versus Seton matchup. RHS will play the winner tomorrow night on the Tenor Center courts, so get out and support them and go for another sectional championship. RHS baseball finished up their run in the NCC tournament on Monday night, but after the slow start, they couldn't battle back and fell to Anderson to earn 4th place in the conference. They were back in action again last night at home against Mount Vernon and saw their offense struggle to get started again in a loss 13-8. RHS also found out who they'll face in the first round of the sectional next week, and it's a familiar foe. The Red Devils will once again face Anderson next Wednesday at 5:30 p.m. The Indians are 2-1 against us this year in 3 very close matches. And one final result from last night as the RHS girls track wrapped up their season in the sectional with a 5th place finish. Those moving on to regionals include Peyton Van Middlesworth with a 3rd place finish in the 400 and both the 4x100 relay and 4x400 relay teams. That's your sports. Back to you in the studio.
That's our show. Remember, on Friday we'll have a special show with a look back at our year and a few other fun things.
And also remember, tonight is senior night before the boys baseball game at McBride Stadium. Senior spring athletes will be honored before the game at about 5:45 p.m.
And good luck to the RHS seniors who are eligible to participate in the School is Cool drawing tonight at Wetzel Auto.
The last thing we want to add is if you downloaded our song Drop and Slide, then we want a video of you dancing or lip syncing to the song that we can include in our video for Friday's show. If you have the video, stop by the radio and TV room and see Mr. Russell to find out how you can give it to us in room.
We'll see you back to wrap up the year on Friday. Have a great day.